Up, party people? We're live. James here. We're talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Couple of things you may notice about the background. Number one, the Patriots thing is gone. Number two, there's a Derek Brooks jersey now, so that's cool. Also, there's a few other things changed back there. But hey, look, I'm live again. This is like the first time I've been live in probably 3 weeks. So what's up, guys? We're going to talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's get into this, okay? So let's see. Luke, hey Luke, how are you? What's up, Super Bowl Buccaneers, 37 Super Bowl champs? How are you, my friend? Paul, Siren, the boys, we're all in here. There we go. Look at everybody in here. Justin, Nick, Jordan, Antonio, Tampa Wave, Jalen, Luke again, Little Big, oh my god, Robot Dude. Oh, hello, hello, oh my gosh, Great Forest, it's been a long time. Are you Robot Dude now? Degsman, Eric, Najee, oh, Rod, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Ryan, hello everyone, this is phenomenal. How is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Tori Brown, Salvador, fabulous. Rams were horrible, the Bucs could have done better, they probably could have. You know, especially with Bruce Arians, you know what I'm saying? Patriots lamps out. Yep, it's finally out. It's replaced with the Bucs towel now. What have you done with our James, you imposter? I know. Changed a lot in this background because normally what I'm doing now is I'm having my camera be over here, and then I'll just film the wall, so all this stuff out of here is out of the shot now in terms of videos now, but for live streams, can't really do that because I still have to read the chat, so I decided to change the background for live streams now as well, so you're going to be seeing probably a couple more different types of jerseys in the future. I have a few I want to put up, and then of course, the big one being the lamp is changed finally, so that's good. But let's get into some Bucs talk, guys, okay? Nick, you changed the channel name. That's good to hear, man. There you go. I always love seeing you guys change the channel names. It's awesome. I like it. Buccaneers Nation, go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. Sign Matt Bryant. Oh my god, yes, we need to sign Matt Bryant, Eric. Absolutely. What's up, Frank? How are you, my friend? Greedy Williams. What do you think about the Browns getting Hunt? You know, it made me sad. I had a lot of you guys message me saying, there we go, you know, Hunt's gone. And when I saw it, I was like, well, you know, it is what it is. You know, it was pretty disappointing to see. You know, I wasn't all about Kareem Hunt, the person, you know, but the football player had me excited, you know. I thought things could have worked out pretty well in terms of him as a football player. That would have been pretty cool, but unfortunately not. Lightning Films, you can't hide that from me. I saw what you said. I saw you say Matt Bryant was your dad. You can't hide that from me, son. No analysis has us drafting Greedy. I don't know why, actually. I like Greedy Williams. I do think that the Buccaneers they do have a nice young core right now in the secondary, but they can obviously use more. Paul, we need Tyrann Mathieu. Yeah, we need Tyrann Mathieu. I've seen some people say it's pretty likely he's going to come to us, and I hope that's true, man. I hope that's true. Who do I think the Buccaneers will re-sign? You know, as time goes on, I'm getting more and more worried about the two players that I want the Bucs to re-sign, and that's Adam Humphries and Quan Alexander. As time goes on, I don't know if the Buccaneers are going to re-sign him, and I've been asking everybody in terms of media members, in terms of, you know, everybody, you know. I've asked everybody what they think. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Every time I ask somebody, they say, well, it's 50-50. And me, you know, I say, I don't want 50-50. I want, you know, are we going to re-sign Quan and Adam Humphries? Because I want them, you know, I want them back on the team. I think, obviously, it's been reported that Donovan Smith is probably coming back, so that's a given. You know, that's definitely probably going to happen, especially since it's pretty much been confirmed. But Donovan Smith's the big one for me. You know, since it's already happening. Quan Alexander and Adam Humphries. Those are the guys I want. Pretty much everybody else, I mean, Peyton Barber, he pretty much has to come back with the type of restriction he has on his contract. But everybody else, I honestly don't care that much for. Maybe Cairo Santos you can bring back. But I'm a Matt Bryant guy. I want to bring back Matt Bryant. So that's who I'm all about. But yeah, you know, I'll throw in Cairo Santos. So Quan, Humphries, and Cairo Santos. That's pretty much it, man. It's been a pretty disappointing couple of seasons now, 2 seasons now, so just restarting with Bruce Arians, you know, bringing in some different players. I mean, I'm for that, you know, but keep Quan and Adam Humphries, please. Honey Badger, go Bucks, indeed. Seen a lot of love for the Honey Badger on here. I gotta love it. Can I make a mock draft for the Bucks? Oh, Dexman. I am planning on making a mock draft for the Bucks, trust me. That might be the next video, honestly. Bucks trade for Antonio Brown or sign Bell. Trading for Antonio Brown, that one's probably not going to happen. Signing Le'Veon Bell, that one's probably not going to happen either, but I think it's more likely than trading for Le'Veon Bell. Let me see. Hi, hello King Huey. Oh my gosh, welcome my friend. How's the Fortnite videos? I hope they're doing well. Did you change the thumbnails? What about Cairo Santos? He didn't. Yep, Nick, Cairo Santos, he's a boy. Quan and Hump are musts. Screw Donovan. He's inconsistent, man. He's inconsistent, I'm telling you. Is the Brooks jersey new? Yes, Joshua. The Brooks jersey is new. I won it in a contest on Twitter. So that was fun. The Tampa Bay Lightning are the best team in the NHL. Yes, they are. We're a Florida team whose best sport is hockey. Florida's crazy. Literally crazy. So, you know, it is what it is. Tyron would fit our scheme perfectly. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Antonio Brown being in Florida right now is giving me anxiety. Is he in Miami right now? I feel like it's either he's in Miami right now or Le'Veon Bell's in Miami right now. One of them I think is in Miami, but I can't remember which one. When the Bucks win the 2019 Super Bowl, what will you do? Dude, I don't know. First I'll cry, and then honestly I'd probably just I'd probably make like a pledge to go to every single Buccaneers game for a season. Home and away games, all of them. I'll go to every single one. I don't care. And I'll film my experience for every one. That's what I'll do if the Bucks win the Super Bowl, and I'm sure I'll do a ton of other stuff like celebrating in the streets and whatnot. We still need O-line? Yes, we do, Nick. Yes, we do. Sin, what is up, my friend? They'll probably re-sign one, I hear. Oh, they'll probably only re-sign one, I hear, says Justin. Ugh. If I had to pick between Quan and Adam Humphries, which one would I pick? Ooh, I want to ask you guys that. Between Quan and Adam Humphries, which one would you pick? I'd probably pick Quan. I'd probably pick Quan, and that kills me. That kills me. But I think I'll pick Quan. Tyron says he's playing wherever Antonio Brown goes. Man, players always say that, man. Players always make cracks like that. I think Humphries is gone. He was my favorite. Heard Humo get? Heard Humo get? I'm not sure. Heard McCoy get? I'm confused. Believe it or not, Quan is a risk like Lee in Dallas. Yeah. What do I think about Tyron? Paul, I love Tyrann Mathieu. Absolutely love Tyrann Mathieu. He is a beast. Bucks could have had the chance to get him last year. Didn't do it. He went to the Texans. Get him this year, you know? Finish what we started, essentially. Now it's like, oh, now we have even the coach that Tyrann Mathieu's familiar with. So I think it's going to happen, you know? I mean, one media member that I trust a lot, he believes that Tyrann Mathieu will be a Buccaneer in 2019. So I'm on board with that. Hope Donovan doesn't get overpaid. Yeah, Donovan's going to get overpaid, unfortunately. Happens to the best of them. Happens to the you hate to see it. I don't think the Bucks will draft White as the 5th pick. If they trade back and don't re-sign Quan, then it'll be likely. I think so. I like that idea a lot. Man, I have a lot to catch up on. Hold on, let me start going through some of these chats. I can't wait for our defense to be healthy next season. Me neither. It's going to be awesome. If the Bucks win another Super Bowl, I will change my name. I'll change my last name to Bucks Super Bowl champs. Just kidding. I can't do that. Getting rid of Djax along with Vinny Curry should give us the cap room to both re-sign Quan and Humphries. Well, you got to factor in, too, that they're giving Donovan 12 to 14 million, Tim. That's going to suck. That's going to suck up a lot of the cap room. McCoy gone? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be... I don't think he's going to be gone. I don't think so. We should sign David Irving. Could play 4-3-3-4. There you go. My stupid prediction, 11-5 this year, 13-3 next year. That'd be insane. Who's our third linebacker? Well, in terms of talent, I think it goes Levante, Quan, Beckwith, if that's what you mean. I'm not sure if that's what you mean. Get David Johnson. Let's go. What's going on, James? Hello, Jeffrey. How are you, my friend? Quan wants 10 mil. Don't see the Bucks giving him that. I would give Quan 10 mil a year. I'd give Adam Humphries 8 mil a year. But you know, I'm biased. I'm super biased towards Quan and Adam Humphries. So, you know, we need a running back. You know, yeah, we do. Yes, we do. We do need a running back. So you think the Bucks should sign Mark Barron if he becomes a free agent? Yeah, I think it's possible. He might not want to come back to Tampa Bay since they released him and whatnot, but it's an entirely new regime, so could happen. You know, he's proved that he can be a good role player, especially on the, like he was doing for the Rams. He seems to be doing good as a linebacker, so who knows? Draft Jeffrey Simmons could play nose or next to Vita Vea. That'd be fun. What about the Rays? Dude, the Rays are going to be chill, okay? The freaking Rays, man, they keep on... I'm not a big baseball fan, okay? I'm not. But even I noticed the pattern of the Rays get all these really awesome young players, they build them up, and then they trade them away. Every time. It's so annoying, and I don't like the owner of the Rays because he keeps on trying to move, and that's annoying, so, Welcome to Florida. Thank you, Nick. Think we franchise Donovan Smith or risk it in free agency for a new tackle? I think they're going to... I think what I saw reported by the Bucks media people is saying that they're going to try and sign Donovan Smith to a long-term deal. So I think they try that. If it doesn't work, franchise tag him. I don't think they're letting him go to free agency. Le'Veon is in Miami. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Jeffrey Simmons in the second round? Sure, I'm down for it. Lightning are the Golden State of the NHL. It's one of our great teams, or one of our teams is great. There you go. What chance did the Bucks make playoffs this year? We'll have to wait and see. You know, if they make a couple of awesome moves, then I'm definitely bumping them up there. They're good and not yet. I really want Josh Jacobs, but I don't know if the 5th pick is too high. Your thoughts? You know, I keep on seeing a lot of stuff about Josh Jacobs, the running back. I mean, if I want to see what he does in the combine and whatnot, because if it's a guy who's as good as a guy like Saquon Barkley or something like that, I might be for that, because I was willing to take Saquon Barkley with a top pick. I would have been totally fine with that. So if Josh Jacobs is as good as Saquon Barkley, if not better, yeah, I'm okay with that, for sure. Talking about the question earlier with either Quan or Adam Humphries, which one would you take? See, Quan, Humphries, Quan. You from Tampa, James? Oh, I am from, well, I'm from St. Petersburg, but Tampa Bay area and whatnot. Yeah. So anyway, Humphries, Quan. I think Quan wins out there. Hopefully Bucks win the Super Bowl, put 100 bucks on their odds 1-66. That'd be chill. Dude, you'd win so much money if you put 100 bucks on the Bucks winning. If you put 100 bucks on the Bucks winning the Super Bowl, you'd win a lot of money there. Loaded at wide receiver. There you go. The Bucks should go after Glover Quinn or the Bears safety. I'd rather have the Bears safety over Glover Quinn. But I think I'd rather go after Tyrann Mathieu over the 2. That's what I would rather do. Quan, because we have Justin Watson. Yes, draft Jeffrey Simmons. I would pick Quan. There we go. Let me see. Hold on. Man, I lost the chat. I'd pick Quan, but I'm worried if he can't stay healthy. Agreed. I hate ESPN first take. I hate how negative they are to Jameis's. I believe he can start in the right direction with Bruce. Yeah, Salvador, media's been really negative towards Jameis. I've seen some... I saw this thing get blown out of proportion where he was tuning out the coaches in the second half of last season. You know, I kind of just ignore that, honestly. Because they're just trying to build some stories. You know, it's kind of a dead point right now in the offseason, so I think they're just trying to build some stuff up. Draft Jonah Williams. I'd love Jonah Williams too. Draft Jacobs. Rojo is at USC gaining weight and muscle for 2019. Okay, I'm on board with that. I'm still willing to give Rojo a chance. I'm still fine with Rojo. I think he's chill. What are your odds on the Bucks trading down with their first round pick? I think it's possible. I think it's very likely. Jason Light, you know, especially considering the situation they're in right now, not only does Jason Light like moving around draft picks, but you're bringing in a new regime. I think it could be very beneficial to trade down and build a really solid depth and core, because that's what I think the Bucks miss is solid depth. You see all these teams that are going to the playoffs and the Super Bowl, whenever their starters go out, their backups come in and are just as good as the starters almost. So I really think that with Bruce Arians and especially in the new coaching staff, you want to build up some more depth and some more core structure to this team. So I think trading down would be awesome. Accumulate a ton of extra picks, because you know teams are going to want to trade up for Kyler Murray, I believe. That's the quarterback, right? Kyler Murray? Pretty sure that's who it is. They're going to want to trade up for him. So Bucks are in a prime position to trade down. So I could totally see something like that happening. Let me see here. Can you go into details on Jameis saying he tuned out the coaches last year after being benched? I will in a second, Dexman. Greedy first round, Dalton Reisner second round. There you go. My opinion? Okay, I'll give it in a second. Let's get rid of Chris Conte. Yep, that'll probably happen, honestly. Quan is only good for 6 games this season. Well, you mean this past season? I mean, yes, partially, but for this upcoming season, I don't know. Andrew Adams, strong safety and middle linebacker. Yeah, there you go. Andrew Adams, man. Beast. Beast. Trade down Ed Oliver. I'd cry. I love Ed Oliver, too. No, do you think O.J. Howard will play well under Bruce Arians? Yes, absolutely. James, when is the house tour coming? You don't want a tour of my house. You do not. What is your opinion on Maurice Jones-Drew giving the Bucs Josh Jacobs at 5th pick? Well, Maurice Jones-Drew is biased. He loves running backs. He was a former NFL running back himself. So, you know, that is what it is. But, again, like I said earlier, if Josh Jacobs is as good as Saquon Barkley in terms of, like, his overall draft rating and whatever, I'd be cool with that. Because I was ready to take Saquon Barkley last year. So, if Jacobs is just as good, yeah, I'm down for it. I think if he's worse than Barkley is, I'm not for it. I don't think. Donald Penn would be an upgrade from Donovan Smith. That is true. I miss Donald Penn. He's a good man. Hopefully all the Tampa teams will be good. That'd be chill. This offseason scares me. It's going to look ugly. There's going to be a lot of players, I think, that we're used to seeing for the past few years that are going to be gone. You know, just flat out gone. You know, we're going to see a lot of guys go, I think, and that's a scary thing in a way, but also it's going to be a very interesting thing because I trust the process. You gotta trust the process, man. Joel Embiid, you gotta trust it, man. We need to draft a corner. I would draft a Greedy Williams. I love me some Greedy Williams. Like the Bucs are in such a good position. We've been naming so many different types of players that would be good with the 5th pick. Ed Oliver, Jonah Williams, Greedy Williams, Josh Jacobs, you know, and then they have the option to trade down. The Bucs are in one of the best positions in the draft right now. It's going to be awesome. Slow down, y'all. Let him catch up. I'm working on it. Age has come up to Donald Penn. That is true. Will Josh Jacobs ever drop to the late 1st or early 2nd? No, I don't think he would. I don't think he would. Why do I think Rojo didn't produce this past year? I blame Dirk Cutter. I don't think Dirk Cutter gave him enough of a chance. Obviously, while he did have times, he didn't look that impressive. But again, he had such a limited amount of chances. It was kind of ridiculous. And Dirk Cutter did that with all the rookies this past year. He basically had to play Vita Vea out of sheer necessity, but he didn't play Alex Kappa. And I get it, Alex Kappa did not look good last season, but that's how you get better, is by getting in live game action. Same with Rojo. So I blame Dirk Cutter and the coaching staff previously. I don't think they developed the rookies from this past year very well at all, both on offense and on defense to a certain degree. I think MJ Stewart suffered a little bit from that as well. Of course, he had injuries. And for Carlton Davis and Jordan Whitehead, you know, they had their opportunity to look good after Mike Smith left. So, you know, I really like, you know, I still like the previous draft class, but I think the past coaching staff, minus after Mike Smith was fired, I don't think that they were given that great of opportunities. So, you know, it is what it is. We need Rondé Brooks to come out of retirement. Yeah, we do, man. Yes, we do. Draft Kyler Murray. Is it Kyler or Kyle? I wonder if he goes by Kyle. You know, who knows? Let me see. Oh my gosh, there is so much chat. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, draft Kyler Murray. What do you think we need from the draft? Offensive line, secondary, defensive line. Defensive line is probably the worst out of the least worrisome out of the three, because we have JPP, we have Carl Nassib. You know, we can get some decent role players in free agency. As a Clemson fan and I'm Adam Humphries fan, I hate to say it, but Quan Alexander should be top priority of the two. There you go. Defensive tackle, corner. Yep. We're basically in agreement, Superman fan. Also, I like that name. That Brooks jersey. Indeed, dude. This Brooks jersey's sick, though. There will be a few second-round running backs that will be available. Yeah. I'm not too worried about running back, honestly. I think we'll find a capable guy, even in the mid-rounds, you know. Look at what happened with the Cardinals and David Johnson. You know, I think it'll be fine. Just want Greedy Williams. Can Bruce Arians play cornerback? Oh, yeah. He can play cornerback. Could you imagine the trash talk that Bruce Arians would give? It'd be insane. What about second and third stringers? Depth chart players never get talked about. Pillage AAF rosters? Dude, okay. The Orlando Apollos. I want Terrence Garvin and Jalen Marshall and Garrett Gilbert. Okay, those are my guys. Okay, the Orlando Apollos are beastly. Okay, they're going to win the championship. Hands down. You know, hands down. Ugh, I love them. I love them. Definitely need Greedy Williams. Yes, yeah, Greedy Williams is good, man. He would be sick. He would actually be amazing. When is our 2019-2020 schedule coming out? I imagine soon. I imagine soon. Bucs need to draft a running back. Yeah, or get one in free agency, like you said. Yeah, that definitely needs to be a thing. ESPN is still a thing, lol. Unfortunately. Rojo needs to beef up. Need to draft a quarterback too. I wouldn't draft a quarterback. I think I don't think drafting a quarterback is necessary. Again, like I said earlier, I'd rather draft a core around the whole roster rather than take a quarterback, because I think it's do or die with Jameis. You know, so I think you take the other draft picks, don't draft a quarterback, and build a core, you know, in depth. You know, that's what I'm most worried about. Quan is not the answer for 2019. He's too often hurt. He had a full season. He's not had a full season since his rookie season, indeed. Kyler over Jameis, to be honest. Chris is one of my favorites. I absolutely love Jonah Williams. I do too. Josh Jacobs is not worth the 5th pick. Again, you know, it's all about who he's compared to, and for me. It's all about who he's compared to for me. I think we need to sign Ronald Darby this offseason. Ooh, him and Jameis running around. That's how the whole Uber incident happened, man. Him is Ronald Darby and Jameis running around. I don't know about that one. What does our depth at guard look like? Not good. Not good at all, actually. You know, it's funny. This whiteboard has something on it, and it's the Buccaneers' offensive needs. And the first thing I wrote down was anyone not named Caleb Benenoch. That explains itself. Penn is too old. Yeah. Devin White at 5. Devin White's looking like a beast, man. People love Devin White. Heard Mike Evans rumors? I have not heard any Mike Evans rumors, Eric. You're going to have to elaborate on that one, because I have not heard anything. Bruce Arians isn't going to draft another quarterback? Probably not. When I look at running backs, I look at age, speed, elusiveness, and trucking. Some good things to look at, honestly. Do you think it's better to get a running back in the draft or free agency? Do both. I would do both, honestly. I'd bring back Peyton Barber on his restricted free agent deal. I'd keep Ronald Jones. I'd sign a running back in free agency. And then I would draft a running back, just in case. You know, why not? Load up. James, should we trade in the offseason for another second-round pick? I think if you can afford it, you should. Brate's been a guy who's been mentioned as a trade piece, you know. So, you know, who knows? Can you get a second-round pick out of Brate? Oh, that's stretching it. Maybe you could get a 3rd or a 4th for him, but second's kind of stretching it. But yeah, maybe you could try that. Sure, why not? Yeah, Mike Evans rumors. I don't know. Devin White at 5, solid pick. Indeed, indeed. Ugh, hold on. What is going on? There is so much chat. I still don't know why Jason Light is our GM. Nobody besides Mike Evans from the 2014 draft is on the team. 2016 was a collection of busts, and the 2018 draft doesn't look good right now. Siren, you be patient, my friend. You think Cameron Brate will be cut or traded? I don't think he'll be cut, but he could be traded. I think it's more likelier that he is traded than cut. I would like Tevin Coleman. Tevin Coleman would be a beast. He's going to cost a lot of money, though, but he'd be a beast. Hello, Bucks are beast. How are you, my friend? Howdy. Favorite Prince song? Favorite Prince song? Oh, I don't listen to a lot of Prince. I listen to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is the best, okay? Danny D. Although, you know, my family loves Prince, but I like Michael Jackson. But just don't overpay him. Kyler Murray. What up, Dub? Ooh, what up, Dub? I like that. Do I like Josh Jacobs? Sure. Yeah, I think Josh Jacobs will be good. OJ needs to stay healthy. Yes, he does. If we cut Jackson and McCoy, we should sign Tevin Coleman and sign Jason Verrett. That'd be a sick couple of signings. And throw in Tyrann Mathieu in there. Burns from FSU in the 2nd or 3rd. You know, I think really anything's on the table right now, you know. Who might our free agent targets be? Tyrann Mathieu. That's just a given. I think Tevin Coleman might be a little bit of a given. Matt Bryant, bring him back. Bring him home. I'd be on board with getting Matt Bryant back in. That's kind of the 3 main guys. Tevin Coleman, Tyrann Mathieu, Matt Bryant. I can't really think of anybody else right now. But, you know, we'll see how things shake out. Take Tevin Coleman. Bucks need to draft quarterback because... Ooh, a little cliffhanger there. I think we definitely need to get a running back. Let Jameis Oh, the less Jameis throws the ball, the less turnovers, to be honest. Yeah, I think that can be true. That can be true. How old am I? I am 22. There you go. I want greedy. Bucks only need to draft a quarterback to be a backup. Where was this contest for the Brooks jersey? I wasn't informed about this, lol. It was on Twitter, Siren. It was on Twitter. Go Broncos. There you go. Bondi Sports Network. That's actually a sick name. Cool. Greedy or Devontae Baker? Greedy. Greedy's a beast. You know, Greedy's a beast. What happened to draft? What happened? Draft James get hurt? Oh, what happened? Wait, what? I'm confused, Derek. To be honest, Hargraves plays like a likes to play slot, so it makes sense to draft Greedy. Indeed. You can get a quarterback next year if Jameis fails under Arians. Indeed. Greedy or Baker? Greedy or Baker? I'd still say Greedy. Should we trade Hargraves? Nah, we shouldn't trade Hargraves. The Broncos going to pick. The staff is confident in Jameis, confident in your QB. Goes a long way. Also, the quarterbacks from this draft aren't very good. No, but if we're talking about the next draft class, Jesus, it's going to be insane. Can you imagine when that quarterback from Clemson is available to be drafted? He's going to be so highly sought after. That dude's awesome. He's absolutely awesome. If Josh Allen is there, we should take him. Again, man, Josh Allen's another player. You know, Joshua, I mean, the Bucks are in such a good situation. They can take so many different types of players who are going to be awesome fits for this team, or they can trade down and still get one of those players. It's going to be great. The Bucks are going to have another awesome draft, you know, where they have a lot of flexibility. Let me actually see here. Joe Flacco trade. Broncos. Broncos going to pick. Bring back the visor. Super Bowl chances times 1,000. That is actually accurate. Free agency this year is not very good. No, but there's some good options. The safety market is insane, okay? The safety market's insane. Jets fans want Mike Evans. Well, Jets fans are not going to get Mike Evans. I don't know where that's coming from. Penn is not too old. He doesn't give up sacks. Check the numbers. I believe it. I mean, age has never really been a big issue for me, a guy being too old. I think that you can still, you know, produce. You heard any rumors about a uniform change? Honestly, if it hasn't been announced by now, it's not going to happen. I mean, you look at the Jets, they're changing their uniforms a little bit, and they've already announced that, so I don't think that the Bucks are making a change right now. Hey, Johnny, how are you? Go back to the mountains and stay away from Ray J. Joe Flacco trade. Oh, my God. I'm from Canada. Hey, how are you? Canadian. Canadian. That's sick. I like that. Does Brady have a contract that'll make teams hesitant to trade for him? No, I do not remember the details. I mean, honestly, he's getting paid like a top tight end. And when he's starting, he's a top half tight end. So, honestly, I mean, if you trade for Brate, I mean, you've already got him signed to a long-term deal. You don't have to worry about it. And I think it's a very favorable contract. I'm glad we didn't trade for for Joe Flacco. Yeah, that was crazy. I wonder what the Broncos gave up for him. Oh, my bad, 3 rings. What do you think our record will be? I'm not going to say anything about that yet, Ephraim, but I think they will be better than they were last year. That helps anything. Oh, Canada. Sue? I saw something say that the Buccaneers might get Sue, and that weirded me out. That weirded me out. Patrick Peterson wants to come back to the swag. Make it happen, Jason. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sun Sports, welcome back, my friend. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Will Gerald McCoy be cut? I don't know. I don't think so. Can I moonwalk, good sir? I've tried to. I'm not very good. Probably not. Probably not. Deion Buchanan? Yeah, he's a big target. I think Deion Buchanan could easily be a Buck next year. Easily. Like very easily. Okay? Like very easily. You think McCoy is willing to restructure his contract to finish his career as a Buck? Probably not. Probably not. Because he knows he can make just as good money, if not better money elsewhere. Vita Vea or Gerald McCoy? Well, if you tell me for 6 more years, 5-6 more years, I'm going to say Vita Vea. Do I think water is wet? No. Well, yes. Stop it, Tori. I don't have time for these games. We franchise in Smith. He needs to take his clunky ass to right tackle. Oh, I've seen that. If we do franchise Smith, he's staying at left tackle, man. Paying a guy top left tackle money, he's going to be a right tackle. That'd just be silly. That would just be silly. Like the Bucks touchdown song. Indeed. The draft could go so many different ways, and I think all of them are positive, by the way. No Caleb. I'm really looking to see who we pick up in free agency. The offseason is always exciting. I am excited, too. I think it's going to be an awesome, awesome free agency and an awesome draft. I think we're going to be in a really good position. Which defense will the Bucs run, a 3-4 or 4-3? You know, I've seen people say hybrid. It's going to be a hybrid type thing. I'm just going to go with that. Because whenever I said the argument, everybody yelled at me. It was like, James, everybody runs nickel, so it doesn't matter, I guess. I'm going to say it doesn't matter. Do you move Marpet back to right guard, draft or free agent left guard? Nah, I think you keep Marpet at left guard, and then just bring in a new right guard. That's what I would say. Tacos or burgers? Why you gotta hate on me? Danny, why you gotta give me the hard questions, man? I'm going to say tacos. Because you can do, well, yeah, tacos. Why not? Thoughts on Brent Grimes? He's probably gone. He's probably going to retire, or at least go into free agency. That's what I think is going to happen. On the Bucs Twitter page, they say they're in Devin White. Oh, well, that's interesting, Nick. I don't know what that means when they say they're in Devin White. But, well, there you go. AAF or NFL? NFL. NFL's still good. Although I do really like the AAF. They're really cool. I like the Orlando Apollos, man. That's my team. That's my team. Garrett Gilbert, Jalen Marshall, Terrence Garvin, the boys, okay? I love all three of them. I hope they never leave the Orlando Apollos. I want them to be legends of the league, okay? They scored the first points, man, okay? They had the first turnovers, the first touchdowns, both receiving and passing. It's great. First points scored, okay? The Orlando Apollos are lovely. What if we got Justin Tucker? Man, I wonder what would a team have to give up to get Justin Tucker? Because he's the one of the most sure things at kicker. You know, I have no idea what you'd have to give up, but that'd be crazy. We have Bryant's special teams coach as our new special teams coach. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Nick. Or yes, we do, Rod. Yes, we do. DeMar Dodson retiring? I don't know. Probably not, because he said at the end of the season that he was fighting for his job, so I don't think he's going to retire. When does free agency start? When does it start? In a couple of weeks, I think. Mid-March, I think. People will definitely come to a team that plays in humid weather for 11 weeks. We seriously need a Marlins-like stadium. Dude, we need a dome. Seriously, because it sucks going as a fan. Who remembers XFL? LOL was so bad. Hey, I remember the XFL, and it's coming back, okay? It's coming back. We're going to have a Tampa Bay team, and it's going to be fun. Humphreys will probably walk. Does that mean we are going all in for Quan Alexander and Donovan Smith with getting a free agent like Tyron? That could be exactly what happens, Spinosaurus. That could be exactly what happens. CFL is the most garbage football ever. You know, it's funny, Bondi. I had to do an entire PowerPoint presentation recently for my sports management class on the Canadian Football League, so that was pretty fun. Should we sign Ramsey? Jalen Ramsey? I don't think we can sign him, but hey, maybe we trade for him. Who knows? I also think we are trading down and drafting a linebacker. That could totally happen too, man. Like, I'm so excited for our draft. We have so many awesome things that could happen, you know. Orlando, Mickey Mouse City. There you go. Davis, Hargraves, Evans, Matthews, and Greedy is our secondary. Sick. And it would be sick for so many years, man. It'd be sick for the next, like, 3 to 4 years. And in the NFL, that's good. March 13th, I believe. Yeah, there we go. John Brown if Humphreys walks. Yeah, that'd be chill. CFL is now the 3rd best football league. Yeah. I heard Mike Smith will be coaching the XFL Tampa team. Don't you say that, Siren. I won't be able to go to a single game. I don't want to see Mike Smith. He's retired. He's writing books. He's growing beards. He's done. Texans tag Honey Badger. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's going to happen. They have to save money. They have to save a lot of money soon. Do I go to USF, man? Nah. St. Petersburg College. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, see? You got me, Justin. You got me. I was going to transfer to USF, but turned out the SPC started a sports management program right before I was going to transfer, so I stayed. Way less money. I'm saving a ton of money, so I'm happy for that. Yeah, I'm an SPC guy. Hands down. So let's go. Matt Bryan, anyone? Time to end the curse? Dude, Ephraim. Let's end the curse, okay? I'm all on board with bringing back Matt Bryan. I'm all on board with that. Dude's a beast. End the curse. I don't care if he's 43. I don't care if he's had injuries. He's still a good kicker. I did that whole video about talking about bringing him back, okay? You guys saw the stats between him and Cairo Santos. He had a better year than Cairo Santos. Bring the guy back. Seriously. That's all I'm saying. He hit like a 57-yarder to beat us. Come on now. And he's 43. It's crazy. He's so good. Ugh. I got a crush on this girl at work. She's a Bucs fan like me, but she has BF. What should I do? Help? Oh, Danny, I'll help you break him up. I will help you break him up. If she's a Bucs fan, I will help you break him up. Where do you work, man? And then I'll come. You know, where do you work? Maybe you can use manipulation methods and whatnot. I have no idea. But SPC baby, go Titans. That's what's up. Titan pride. Titan pride. Cameron Brate traded to the Cards for Peters. Ooh, for Peterson? Brate for Peterson. I don't think the Cardinals would do that. You'd probably have to throw in a third round pick at least, but that'd be interesting, you know? That'd be a lot more appealing than I would say Deshaun Jackson, because you could still have Brate be your starting tight end for the next 4 years and be fine, you know? Could we go after Cole Beasley if Humphries walks? Thoughts? Ooh, you know, that'd be good. I still think that they'd go after John Brown, but Cole Beasley would be a good option as well. A lot of people have kind of crapped on Cole Beasley. I think he's fine. I think he's worse than Adam Humphries, but I still think he'd be a really solid slot guy. That's what I think. I don't think he's as good as Adam Humphries, but I still think he's decent. One from HCC to USF, and I'm loving, but everyone's got their own path, man. Indeed, Justin, indeed. I have a lot of friends who go to USF. They like it. Congrats, you're the new GM of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, well, geez, okay. I love this promotion. Thank you for that. I've gone from Bucs YouTuber to Buccaneers general manager. I'm happy with that, Spinosaurus. Thank you for the promotion. Tampa is on the clock. Who are you taking? Trade down. I'll trade down. I don't know who I'm trading down with, but I'll trade down. That's my cop-out answer. If you're making me pick someone, honestly, I'd pick either Jonah Williams or Ed Oliver, depending on if they're still there. You know, that's who I would take. I want Matt Bryant. Love Matt Bryant. Someone said Matt Bryant to Tampa, and his wife responded with, "Hey, the day they released him." That'd be, dude, again, that'd be sick. Mariota or Winston? Winston. I mean, Mariota, like, Mariota's overrated. Mariota's very overrated, for sure. Just checked out the new Jets unis and they suck. Ugh. Not fun. LMAO. Nick, come on. Haha. Looks like it's a short ride to Tropicana Field for you. It takes me almost an hour and a half to get there. No wonder Rays games are usually empty. Indeed, Siren. It only takes me like 20 minutes to get there. It's not too bad. 20, 25 minutes. Did we choose the wrong quarterback? No. Again, I still think Mariota is overrated. Do you think we're making the playoffs? I think it's very possible, man. I think it's very possible. I think Beckwith is the middle linebacker over Quan. What do you think? Well, we haven't really seen Beckwith as a middle linebacker yet, but it could actually end up being what happens. You know, we don't really know how Beckwith is with his injury right now. You know, he really messed up his ankle bad enough to where it put him out the entire season. So we don't really know how Beckwith's ankle is yet. You know, as fans, we don't know. So it's something to keep an eye on. I think it's a definite possibility. You still have him on a cheap contract for a couple more years. So, you know, that is what it is. It'll be cool. We could have saved so much if we picked Derwin James. Don't you start, Tori. Don't you start with the Derwin James. We just got past that. Everybody's finally starting to calm down with that. I don't want to hear it anymore. We just started to die down from that. What do you think about toes on the line, Greg Schiano being the Pats defensive coordinator? Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. It is funny. One of my friends is a Patriots fan, and I told him, and I have two friends. One's an Ohio State Buckeyes fan. He goes to Ohio State. I'm a Bucs fan, and our friend is a Patriots fan. And he asked me what to expect from Greg Schiano. I said, hey, why don't you ask my friend here, because he's been on the Buccaneers, and he's been on Ohio State, and now he's been on the Patriots. So, I mean, honestly, Belichick's going to do what Belichick does, so it'll make Greg Schiano look like a beast, and it'll probably give him a head coaching opportunity again, but, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. What if we end up sucking this year? Ooh, that would suck. That would be awful. I'd cry. But you'd probably see even more changes than you're going to see this year, you know? because I don't think Bruce Arians would do with having a bad first year. I think he would do a lot of crazy stuff if that would happen. You know, I think there'd be a lot of turnover. Where do I think Fitztragic is going? If I had to guess, I don't think he's going to go to the Jaguars. I think he's going to go to the Giants. That's where I think he's going to go. I think he's going to go to the Giants because the Broncos are out. The Broncos have their quarterback. Jacksonville, they're probably going to get Nick Foles, so I'm all on board with him going to New York to the Giants. I think he'd actually push Eli too, so we'll see what happens there. Are we going to draft Roberto Aguayo's brother? No. Ricky Aguayo? Never. Never draft him. No, Vita Vea is a Samoa beast. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Do I think Jameis Winston should stay or leave? Well, obviously, for now, he should stay. Depending on how he does this season, it'll be a more interesting question later on. Let's get greedy. Corner isn't a need. I'm fine with our corners right now, but Greedy Williams would be a beast. If he's the best player available, why not, you know? What kind of offense does Byron Leftwich run? That is a good question. I didn't watch any of the Cardinals this past season, so I have no idea, but I'm sure it's a good offense. And besides, Bruce Arians is going to be there too. I'm sure he's going to have a lot of influence on what type of offenses run as well. Not necessarily by calling plays, because that's already been confirmed that Byron Leftwich is doing that, but in terms of the overall scheme, Bruce Arians, you think, is going to have a lot of say in that. Are we going to keep Gerald? Yeah, I think it's pretty possible. Are we cutting Chris Conte? Yeah, they should. They should cut Chris Conte. Greedy isn't my number one corner. Spinosaurus, how could you? Gerald McCoy, bye Gerald. Well, there you have it. What's up, James? Just popping in and out. Kind of busy right now. Go Bucks. Oh, Buck the world. Go Bucks. Thank you, my friend, for popping in. I appreciate that. But, yeah, man, Gerald McCoy is a tricky one. Gerald McCoy is such a tricky one. Again, like Quan and like Adam Humphries, you got to think it's 50-50, you know? Getting rid of McCoy would fill a hole. Getting rid of McCoy would fill a hole in the defensive line. Are you sure you... Wait, Lightning. Are you sure you didn't mean to say create a hole? Because that would be... I think that'd be more accurate, I think. Trade Gerald for a pick. If you wanted to trade Gerald for a pick, you could get a high pick for Gerald McCoy, I think. Good evening. Hello, Buccaneer Bruce. Welcome, my friend. Who am I taking first round? Jonah Williams or Ed Oliver, man. I love those guys, but that's just me. McCoy for a first-round pick? I don't know, man. I don't know. Especially with his age and whatnot. Maybe you could get a second for him. Create a hole. There you go. Can we get an F in the chat for Gerald? Can we get a like on the video for Gerald? Let's smash that like button, guys. Yeah, there you go. But anyway, yeah, Gerald McCoy is tricky. Gerald McCoy is so tricky. I have no idea what's going to happen with him. Watched a lot of Cards game this year, and when Leftwich took over the offensive play calling, they finally started to show a little something, so he should kill it with our weapons. I hope so, because the Cardinals' offense really didn't have a lot of weapons last year. They wasted David Johnson. They wasted him. It was sad. Getting rid of McCoy would be very spineless to the Bucs, in my opinion. I mean, I just think it wouldn't be a very good personnel move because he's a good defensive tackle, but that's just me. That's just me. Do I think Levante David could be traded? No, not at all. Levante David's on this team. I don't think he's getting traded at all. Not even close. I think we may even cut Golston and Unrein. But hey, those guys were on my list of players who are in danger of being cut. Just saying, you know, they're in danger. I think they're in danger. But, you know. Let me see. Can we trade Ronald Jones for a pick? Nah. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I don't think you should. Will Ronald Jones step up? I'm actually going to be making a whole video about that later on in the offseason, but I think he can, yeah. Will Bruce Arians retire in 2 years and leave Byron as the coach? I think he has maximum 4 years and at least 3 years. And then when Bruce Arians retires, honestly, man, Harold Goodwin. Harold Goodwin's my guy. I love Harold Goodwin. I think he'd be an awesome head coach. He's the assistant head coach right now. When's the last time you heard of the Bucs having an assistant head coach? That's insanity, you know? So I like Harold Goodwin. I think he's a great guy. But we don't even have to talk about that right now because it's all about Bruce Arians, baby. Browns now have Chubb, Hunt, and Johnson. Yes, they do. I don't expect them to really get rid of any of them, although if you had to pick one, I'd say Johnson would be the most likely guy to get, you know, moved out. I don't think we should trade Brait. I don't think, I don't think you have to. It would save a lot of money, and I do think you could get a lot for him, but he's pretty valuable, especially with some injury concerns that OJ's had. Brait's been able to step in and do some decent things. Do you think Coach is going to convince... Do I think Coach is going to convince Deshaun Jackson to stay? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's a lot you can do to fix that situation. And I get it, it's Bruce Arians, but Deshaun Jackson's Deshaun Jackson, so I don't think so. Tampa Bay Buccaneers being the Lightning next year, you never know. Seriously, man. I think we need more plays where the running back is the receiver. What if we got Stephon Gilmore? I'm scared of Stephon Gilmore, man, because it could just be a situation where he's another Patriots guy. He goes to he does mediocre. He goes to the Patriots, he does amazing. He leaves the Patriots, he does mediocre again. So, it is what it is. Are the Browns overpowered? No. The Browns are not overpowered. I think that they're slightly overrated. And I love Baker Mayfield. I love Baker Mayfield, but I don't think they're overpowered. They've made some decent moves, and Sashi Brown deserves a lot of credit, but was it Sashi Brown? Was he the old GM? But no, I don't think they're overpowered. If Case Keenum is cut, will he be a perfect fit as the Bucs backup? I've thought about this. Case Keenum's going to get a lot of money. He's going to get a lot of money. I actually talked about this recently on a podcast somewhere, but it was on the Siege the Bay podcast. I talked about this. If I had to pick somebody to be our new backup quarterback, why not bring back Mike Glennon? Because he used to play for Byron Leftwich in Arizona. So, why not bring the guy back? Why not? I love Mike Glennon, and I want an excuse to wear my Mike Glennon jersey. So bring that guy back. Anyway, so... I don't know. Case Keenum, he would be an interesting option at the backup quarterback position. I think he's going to command too much money. How sure are you that the next head coach is on our staff right now? I'm very sure that the next Bucs head coach is on our staff right now. Very sure. Winston 4,000 yards next year, watch it. Yeah, I believe that. I mean, I really do. I think Donovan Smith would make one hell of a guard. Yeah, who knows, but... I just don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. Harold Goodwin is the man. Love Harold Goodwin. Love him. David, what are you doing? Hello, David. My friend. I've not seen you in a minute. Why have you not been here? Absolutely, adjust O-line. Yeah, but adjusting the O-line and make the new coordinators make a run play that doesn't shove it up between the guards. That's how you do it, man. Do I think Ryan Griffin is going to Atlanta? I think it's very possible, yeah. I think it's very possible. I'm planning on going to SPC. There you go. Get another Titan in, baby. Let's go. D-Jax is in Cali right now. He ain't staying. Nah, man. He sold his houses. He is gone, okay? Just need the defense to be halfway good and reliable kicking, and we are a different team. Exactly, Nicholas. Exactly. 3-4-4-3 or hybrid. Can McCoy play 3-4? Yes, I think McCoy can play 3-4, and I think it's going to be a hybrid. Yeah, I think it's going to be a hybrid. Hey, SPC is a good school. SPC is a good school, okay? D-Jax can screw off to South Beach for all I care. I think that's what he plans on doing anyway. Who do I think the running back will be this year? I think Peyton Barber and Ronald Jones are staying, but in terms of who's going to be the starter, he might not even be on the roster right now. We have no idea. I think the new coaching could help Stephon. Yeah, I think the new coaching can help out a whole heck of a lot of people who were wasted the past couple of years. For sure. People want Caleb Benenoch cut. I think he is a backup tackle. He should have never been a guard. Ooh, he was a terrible guard, okay? He was a terrible guard. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Will C.J. Mosley be a free agent? I think he will. I don't think the Bucs will target him, though. Will Godwin continue success? I think he has the attitude to continue success. I like Harold Godwin a lot. An absolute lot. But again, we don't have to worry about that for the next, 4 years, so... We're chilling right now. We're chilling with B.A. He's the guy. I mean, B.A. is the guy. Bruce Arians, 100%. He's the guy. Ronald Jones will take over midseason. Any other free agent running backs? I don't like the draft class of running backs. Mark Ingram, Kevin Coleman, whoever else is out there. There's not going to be a lot of guys out there. That's the thing. Will Rojo get more to show himself this year? Yeah, I think he will. Should we sign the Honey Badger? Yes. Yes, we should. Yes, we should. Let me see. Will Rojo... Yep, will Rojo ever get to the second level? I think you will. I think you will. Can you see the Bucks signing 1-year young cheap stopgaps to groom the young players in the coming draft? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that they're going to go all in right away. I think that they're making big moves. Oh, God, sorry. I think they're making big moves. There we go. Got it out without dying. I think they're making big moves, and they're going to make them quick, and they're going to try and win now. That's what I think. Will we get greedier, Devin? Probably, maybe neither, honestly. Why do you even have a Mike Glennon jersey? Is it right next to your Byron Leftwich and Bruce Gradkowski jerseys? Lol. Don't you dare doubt my Mike Glennon jersey. And you know what? If I would have been a little bit older, I might have had a Byron Leftwich and a Bruce Gradkowski jersey, okay? Don't doubt my backup quarterback jerseys, okay? They are awesome. Okay? I love the backup quarterbacks. They're great. Greedy, underrated, overrated, under. Ooh, nice little debate there. What games am I looking forward to? Anthem, Division 2, Metro. Video games? The new Madden's going to be sick. I've been playing a ton of Apex Legends. Freaking love that game. That game's sick. I don't know. None of the shooters. I'm not really interested in shooting games. Maybe some adventure games, some strategy games. I like games like that. Byron Murphy is way better, Chief. Watch the tape. All right. I'll watch the tape, Spinosaurus. I'm sorry. Who's the next cap casualty? Probably Deshaun, honestly. Probably Deshaun. Rojo needs a line to open up huge holes. I think so. Coleman will be a good target. Yeah, I think he will too. Will Winston step up? Yep. Caleb Benenoch was a terrible right tackle in the year 2017 when Dodson was hurt. I think Rojo will be our David Johnson. We can only hope. What do I think of the AFF and the Orlando Apollos? Freaking love both things. I love the AAF, and I love the Orlando Apollos. Like I was saying earlier, Terrence Garvin, Garrett Gilbert, and Jalen Marshall. Those are my 3 favorite Orlando Apollos right now. And in terms of the AAF, I think it's awesome, and I think it has a really good chance to be an awesome developmental league. I actually plan, if things do end up going well enough, I do end up planning on making a lot of AAF content in the future, depending on how some certain things go. I think the Saints will do awful this year for some reason. We can only hope. I'll be so happy. I think BA is the only coach that can fix the culture of this team. If he can't, not a bright future. You know, BA will be good. Seriously, I have no doubts that BA won't be good. I think he is going to be fantastic, and I think he has a lot of things set up for the Bucks for the next 10 years even. You know, that's how confident I am in Bruce Arians and what he has done in like the past like freaking 3 to 4 weeks, you know. Cap casualty after Djax. Golston, maybe. Golston's a big one. Man, that's a tough one. Probably Golston, I'd say. Golston's a pretty safe one. I met Glennon in 2013. You lucky man. I have a picture with Mike Glennon, I think, and that's like my favorite thing that's ever happened to me. Ever. What's going to happen with Whitehead, Stewart, and Ryan Smith? I think they're all going to stay on the roster. I think they're honestly going to see a marked improvement, especially from Stewart and Smith. I think that they're going to get better. Any coach with common sense can fix this. Yeah, I'm Ryan at you by the door. There you go. I still have my Sean King jersey, number 10 Bay. There you go. Deshaun, don't hit your ass on the way out. But in all honesty, I'm glad he's gone. Jameis won't have to force it to him. Happy, indeed. Someone create a Madden League? Oh my god. I would, but that is so much work. How do I feel about the 2020 Super Bowl being in Tampa? Ooh, I plan on going to that one. In 2 years, in 2 years, I think I can save up enough money. Is it this upcoming Super Bowl, right? Since we just had the 2019 Super Bowl? I plan on going to it is the point, though. Should we raid AAF rosters? I don't think so. I think, this is going to sound awful, but I think you can get better options elsewhere. The AAF is kind of for guys who are really struggling to come back to the NFL, but I think you can. I think you can get a couple of players from the AAF, but ultimately you're still going to go to free agency. You're still going to go to the draft. Brian Anger's future, I honestly think he's fine. I don't know what people have been saying. Get rid of Brian Anger. I think he does a fine job. I honestly don't have a great way of grading punters, but I like Brian Anger. I think he does a fine job. I have a Sean King jersey, lol. Nice, Nick. That's actually sick, though. I should live stream for the Apollos next game. That'd be chill. I should do that, actually. That's a good idea, Evan. That is a good idea. Um, hell yeah, Sean. Sean King is the king. There you go. I might go too. Nice. It's gonna cost me like $4 grand, but hey, whatever. We'll have home field advantage in the Super Bowl. Dope. My friend and I are saving a bit every week until Super Bowl in Tampa. For what it's worth. For what it worth be. Next Super Bowl is Miami. 2021 is Tampa. There we go. Thank you, Chalk. I appreciate that. With Curry gone, if they cut Djax, Unrein, Golston, Anger, Allen, and Dodson, they have $46.2 million in cap space, and that is not moving G, Mac, or Brait. Yeah, I mean, you'd save a lot of money. You can save so much money, so much money. Will Dodson bounce back? He did not look good this past season. He was great the year before. I talked about this. I think it would be bad if Dodson retired, because that's just another gaping hole on this offensive line that you have to fix and address. You have to solve the entire right side of your offensive line at that point while giving Donovan Smith $12 to $14 million. It would be rough. It would be rough. Can we say last year's draft was a bust? Not yet, Eric. Not yet, darn it. O-line free agent targets. There's not a lot. I've seen some people say Trent Brown. I think he's going back to the Patriots. Honestly, I don't know. It's a tough call. I haven't seen any names that have made me go, oh yeah, the Bucs should get that guy. So who knows? If you guys have any names, let me know. Let me know. Well, the Magic have enough trouble with other teams rating their roster. We don't need another sports team in Orlando getting rated. I love the Magic. I think that they're doing awesome. Nikola Vucevic is my favorite player ever. He's so good. I have him on my fantasy team. That's why I love him so much. But he's awesome. I hate that we have to play a division rival in London this year. Guys, I'm planning on I'm thinking about going to that game. What do you guys think? Do a little London live stream, little bit of London live stream. You know? Jersey change next year. Let's pray. Let's hope. We will win in the New England game. There we go. My prediction, Honey Badger and Pat Pete will reunite in Tampa. Sith Bruce Arians. We draft Devin White in O-line. That'd be a sick off-season. Vinny Curry was a nice dude, but he had to go. Indeed. Do I think Donovan Smith would be better on the right side? I think he'd have the chance to be, but the Bucs are paying him to the point where the Bucs are paying him so much money to the point where it traps him on the left side. You know, that's what I think. MJ Stewart, don't know yet. Can't judge RG3 based off of what 20 carries. Indeed, go in live stream. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to go to that game in live stream. I should bring my cameraman with me. I should bring the guy who helps me on my videos, Ryan. Ryan's sick, man. He helps me a lot with visuals and whatnot on these videos. We should trade Noah Spence for pennies on the dollar at this point. Should. I mean, honestly, I'd be fine getting a 6th round pick for Noah Spence, man. It doesn't matter. AJ Can would be sick. I'm going is a couple hour drive to London for me. Jason, we should hang out if we go, man. That'd be fun. Vita Vea had the same numbers as McCoy, and Vita had way less games. Carlton looks like a beast. MJ looks solid. Sitchy was great until he tore his ACL, indeed. What about Orlando City SC? Well, there you go. You know, soccer team, I like their gear. Their gear's cool. I like the purple. London is a sweet town. Went there in 2015. Long flight, though. Yeah, it'll be whatever. Do I think Levante will do good on the left side? Yeah, I think he'll do fine. I think he'll be good. I mean, I think he's wherever you put Levante, he's going to be good, you know. Bet $5 the Buccaneers would win the NFC South. Good or bad choice? Great choice. It's going to happen. You're going to win your $5 back, I promise. AJ Can would be nice. Levante is good on the outside regardless of the size, as long as it's not pass coverage. The Magic's Achilles heel is their front office. Spotty drafting, worst player development. We give up on our talent quickly, historically. Oh, sounds like the Bucs. Winston versus the 2020 draft class. If Winston turnovers persist, who should we draft next year? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm not even thinking about next season. That's too far away for me. Sup, Teddy? How are you, my friend? Bruce Arians for presidency? Yep, let's get it done. Bucs free agents signing for offensive tackles and offensive guards last 1 to 2 years. There you go. I never know who your mods are, lol. Dude, I never know who my mods are anymore. You guys keep on changing your names and it confuses the hell out of me. I don't even know who you guys are anymore. I don't even know where, I don't even know where Ethan's been. I don't know where David's been. It's just confusing me. It's just confusing me. It makes me sad. I'm just going to have all my mods just personally message me their real names so I just know. Just put your real names so I know which one. Why do you need to know who I am? Darn it. I hate... Oh, God. Oh, by the time the Bucks game in London ends, the Eastern 1 p.m. games will be about to start soon, indeed. Cough, Shaq, cough. Shaq Lawson? Indeed, Shaq Lawson. Jameis needs less throws per game. It causes turnovers. Yes, it does. Bruce Arians has said it, so it shall be. That's what I think. That is what I think, man. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to take a couple more questions here, guys, and then I'm probably going to head out. Because we've been going for around an hour now. So I think it's about time to wrap this bad boy up. So I'll take a couple more, because mods are supposed to moderate. Indeed, Dub. Indeed. Bruce Arians is the best thing that's happened to the Bucks. In a long time, yeah. I mean, Tony Dungy might have been the best thing that's happened to the Bucks, but, you know, it's been good. But, yeah, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one off if there's no other questions. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. We had 52 people. For everybody watching, you know, go ahead and like it if you enjoyed. I'm trying to build up the likes on these videos more, you know, trying to get more likes in. Steven, hello, my friend. You just missed it. We've been going for an hour now. I'm just wrapping this up now. Mitchell Trubisky or Jameis Winston? Jameis Winston still. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. Go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed. Smash that mother effing like button, dudes. Is Rojo going to rebound? Yes, I think Rojo is going to rebound, and I'll be making a video about that soon. But out of all the 2018 rookies, whose game is going to take the biggest jump in year 2? Ronald Jones, Carlton Davis, or Vita Vea. That's what I think. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, I'm going to see you in the next video or the next live stream. I'm going to try live streaming a little bit more. I'm going to be trying to do a little bit more of collaborations as well with a lot of Bucks personalities. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you in the next video or the next live stream. Will MJ Stewart start at cornerback? Maybe slot. We'll see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you in the next live stream or the next video. But until then, and as always, goodbye for now, and go Bucks.